I can buy it and I can sell it and I'm wash my hands in 45 minutes.
That's it, man. That's what I'm telling you. You don't have to sit there and wait. Because Lord knows, Miss Angel, I know one thing. I know I'm not patient. I don't know about you.
I literally have to forget about it. It's like the money you put in a hiding place that you lost yourself.
Exactly,
You don't
exactly,
even know
right?
you don't even know where it is. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So, well, we definitely have a few things that Mr. Bean wanted me to go over on our call today. And one of the things that he wanted us to go over was the Super Saturday. So if you haven't already, go ahead and rewatch that and watch, how to promote it. If you really want to know how to promote, you got to listen to the trainers, right? Their stories is how to promote it, right? The stories of these trainers and you being, hearing how humble they are, what, their beginnings and how they're just normal, everyday people that decided to take a chance and do something that's definitely outside of their comfort zone, right? And they had people who are, had to find a mentor to do so, right? So you want to go back, listen to the story, because that's how you promote, because the trainers, the master trainers is the trading platform. So the more that what people when you promote something, you promote what's behind it. You promote the people, right? Just like if you were promoting a call, you're not promoting the call, you're actually promoting the person who is the speaker on the call, right? So the same thing with this trading platform, who you have to promote is the trainers themselves, Mr. Donnie Pippins, Miss Roxy Castaneos, right? No, I can't say names, last names, okay? So we'll go with Miss Roxy, Mr. Donnie, and now Mr. JCL, right, for future. So when you want to promote something, you want to go back to the Super Saturday, listen to their story, because their stories, their humble beginnings, to where they are now is actually how you promote the trading. And then listen to Mr. Bean, right? So listen to how he how he cultivated his conversation on the Super Saturday. And then, while you're at it and you're rewatching, don't watch it alone, right? Friends don't let friends lose out on opportunities alone, right? So watch it with someone else after you watch it again. And then what you want to do is also how to really promote it's utilizing the ATM, right? So the ATM is what we call the iTrade Pip University, right? It's your ATM. And you want to go ahead and put as many people as you can on the ATM because uh because the more people you put in there, the more eyes and the more people lurk, right? They're on there lurking. And when they see all of these wins, all of these trades, you don't even have to have a story for them to want to join you because now they are in a community where they're seeing other people winning, right? How many times have you told a story about yourself and they're like, yeah, okay, okay. But when they see other people winning is when what? When they want to do it. So you want to have them somewhere where you're not having to bug them all the time. But people lurk on Facebook. And so all of a sudden they're like, oh, look at Mr. Del Boudreaux. Look at what he's doing. Look at what Cappy's doing. Oh my gosh. And they may connect. Someone might connect to someone in that group, right? Right. And so that's why you want to add as many people. Make sure they're answering the questions. as well, because Mr. Bean's not gonna let them in if they're not answering the questions, because we need to vet everyone, because everyone has to follow the rules. We want to make sure that you guys are safe and your prospects are safe, right? So we take it very seriously. And so if they're not vetted coming in, they're not going to be allowed, because we care about your business, and we definitely don't want anybody coming in there that's going to hurt or jeopardize your business. So, make sure that they all know they need to answer those questions. And so, for your safety of your business, right? And then also, you know, Mr. Bean just posted its pin post. If you already, we're gonna go over the packages. So if you've already gotten your packages, make sure you're posting your screenshot on there so that people know, that you've got your packages, on that post, right? So
Okay, where we need to post it?
in the iTrade Pip University Facebook group.
Okay. I think I'm not sure.
Is everybody in that group
Yeah,
I'm not
that's the
sure.
already?
PIP U, right?
Yes, Pip U. So make sure, just a screenshot of your purchase. Don't have any account numbers or anything out. FYI. Just take a little shot of, the thing that says um your purchase, or, something like that. We've been groomed to screenshot everything, so so as soon as something posts, we already have a screenshot. So many glitches. I'm glad that's something I learned, because to me there are so many glitches out there. When something happens, you want to make sure that you had that approval. And then, so over the packages, you saw what Mr. Bean posted, right? Those are gonna be the pricing that he posted. So that's for the elite, that's 149 a month, and then for the Apex, that will be 199 a month, right? And if you have a builder and you refer 4, then you get that builder package is waived. So you'll only be paying the $49.99 extra, and then the $99.99 extra. Now, this is a promotional. So when this promotional is over, then it's going to be the full price. It may not be there anymore. So just like anything else, when you get in early, there's a price, and when you get in later, there's also another price. There's always a price to pay, right? So you definitely want to get in early, because those prices won't last, right? Remember when Uber used to give free rides for $25 for your first, it's not $25 free anymore, right? So what things, just like Walmart, when they first got in the door, they were the lowest prices. And I can guarantee you now they are not the lowest prices anymore, because it's always the beginning of something where you get the best pricing. So, you want to take promotions while they're around, because as it grows, it's not going to, the pricing will also grow to what it is already out there, right? And market value, basically, right? So the market value is pretty high right now. If you looked around how many, apps and bots and stuff out there, it's not this price at all. So, even Mr. Winston said 35,000 for an online academy, you see? So we're way, way, way under, and that's because of the heart of this company and what they want to do for us, right? For everyone, and not just the elite that can afford a $35,000 online course. And so the next thing that we want to talk about is going to be how to expose your people for Omni for your builders, and the trading for the new people. Do you guys have any questions so far on anything before we get into that? No?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
All right, so I put like when I purchased my pack, I put it in the WhatsApp, but I didn't put it in Pip U, and I didn't see anybody else put it in there.
Huh? Your pack?
Like when you buy your pack, you said you go post it.
Oh yeah, no, post it under Mr. Bean. So Mr. Bean has a post in here, and I already put it in there.
He has a
So
post.
let me see. Let me go to it. Oh, he should have pinned it. He pinned it to the post. Do you see the one where, okay, see the one where it says additional PAP finance options? That one?
Right.
Yeah, post on that one where he posted the builder PAP and the elite builder and the apex builder, right under.
Okay, got it. I see it.
There you go. Yeah.
Post it in the comments.
Yes, post it in those comments. All right. Oh, and we do have JCL's boot camp that's coming for futures on Saturday and Sundays. We'll be there. So Saturday and Sunday, starting this weekend, Saturday and Sunday for Spanish from 7 PST Pacific time to 10 Pacific time. So if you're Central, that's 9 Pacific time. If you're East Coast, then that's 10.
Okay, so you mean 9 Central.
AM Central, yes. If you're Central, then it's 9 AM. 7
But-
is for the California.
Okay, so this train is for Saturday and Sunday at this time right here?
Saturday and Sunday. No, not at this time, in the morning. AM. For Spanish. So this
Oh.
weekend we'll start Spanish.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Next weekend will be English. Right, so Spanish will start first. And today they already started Spanish today. So that will be at 7 p.m. So if you have any Spanish speaker that want to look at futures for free, this is their opportunity today for free. Because Saturday will not be for free. Those are Saturday and Sunday will be, I believe, will be for builders. But that's the boot camp. Okay, so
Okay, let me
so
see.
okay, and so for the ATM, make sure we're adding, we want to bring in at least 300 people, right? So all those people that were on the calls, all those guests, make sure that once you follow up with them, just say, hey, how did you like the call, right? What did you like best about the call? And once they say that, great. What I would like for you to do is, I know you're not gonna make it, before you make a decision, let's go ahead and add you into our elite Facebook group. That way you can kind of take a look and shop around before you make a decision. That's what I always tell my people, right? So when I'm talking to them, whether they made a decision or not, I'm adding them into the iTrade Pip University. Right? Because when they're in that community, they're going to get excited. When they're in that community, they can see all your wins. They can see all the posts. You don't have to sell your person because they're being dripped on every single day in that group for you. So it's less work. So if you're like me and you like to leverage and you don't like to talk to everybody a million times and share a million things, then you want to leverage this group so that, you know, Kathy can pique your client's interest, your prospect's interest, or Dell can do it, right? Emmanuel can do it. Miss Leslie Johnson can do it. Miss Carla Wynn can do it. right? So it takes off the pressure for you to always have to keep your prospects engaged. So and I love it. That's I've thrown people in there for years, and all of a sudden they just call me up one day and like, hey, I've been watching all this stuff, and you know what? I'm ready right now. Right? So how would you like people chasing you and just letting you know they're ready? It happened to me all the time. I have over 100 guests in there myself. So I'm not sharing something that I'm not doing myself. I'm telling you right now, I have 100 guests in there. So they can enjoy what they see. And one day they'll just call me up instead of me having to call them up and say, are you ready? They're going to say, wow, did you just make that? Really? I saw that, right? I check on them all the time, like, hey, how are you doing? And guess what they say? Wow, Angel, I've been seeing you do some good. See, they're lurking, right? They're like, I've seen your post. Like, oh, you did. Great. Yeah, we really need to get together. I got one person today, to be honest with you, right here. He was like, let me read you what he said. Um, Okay. Hey, thanks. We need to hop on another call so I can understand everything more depth. See? Right? I added him to the group. So that ATM works. That's why we call it ATM. You add, you tag, and you message. So when you're adding people, don't just add people. You have to have a conversation with them before you add them, right? You want to have, it has to be one-on-one, right? It has to be that they don't want to feel like um, that is so informal, right? They don't want to feel like they're an assembly line, like you just talked to 20 people and just invited them, right? They want to feel special. So when you have a conversation with them, like, hey, well, let me go ahead and I'll add you and I'll tag you on the free boot camp for you, right? So I always tag them and I go, hey, Joseph, here's the first video you can watch. Or if they, whatever it is, but make it personable, right? So when you're adding them and then you're tagging them, they know it's genuine, right? It's not, you want to make it genuine with them. So, so I always tag people as well. When I add them and I see that they're in, I'll tag them on, one of the posts, the boot camps, the Super Saturday right now, which I mean, all that energy, you should be tagging new people in there, right? So they can like, hey, were you able to watch it? No. Oh, no worries. Hey, let's go ahead and I'll go ahead and put you in our private group so you can watch that again since you missed it, right? So always you have an opportunity for them. That's the reason why Mr. and Mrs. Bean created this group is for our prospects, right? So that we can have something for them, a community that they can be a part of, because everybody wants to be a part of community. They might start because they like what they see, but they stay for the community, right? Because trading is all about community, right? There's so many trading things out there. You can go on YouTube and trade alone if you want to. Hey, I was trading alone, but I'm telling you right now, hopping on Donnie Pip's call and having him, you know, also giving me insider tips on the trades has helped me greatly, right? And I'm like, ooh, I like trading with someone else, not just by myself, right? So because sometimes you overthink, and here's Dari saying the same thing. I'm like, all right, let's push the darn button. It gives you more confidence when you're in a community. It's always like that. So these people will have more confidence to get started with you if they have a community. So the first thing you should be doing is adding them to a community. So, okay, so I know you're all here, so we want to go ahead and this is role play. So we want to expose people, how we expose people to the trading, right? Number one is be authentic. If you don't know much about trading, say so. You know, if you do have some, then say so. But yeah, but what you should be how to promote is really promoting the platform, promoting the community, and promoting the master traders, right? So I'm 100% always promoting Mr. Donnie Pips. I'm like, I've been on a lot of trainings, I've been with a lot of traders, and he is by far, the best when it comes to simplifying and showing you how to get in, how to get out. And that's how I edify him. And then I put him in the group and I put him in boot camp 1 and have them go at it and see how he is, right? How he trains. And that's how you do it. You first edify, then you give them the video that's in there, the boot camp, add them to the ad tag and message them under boot camp and say, here, this is the video. This is the gentleman I was talking to you about. Right? And that's how I do it. Just like that gentleman that I just read about what he said. I added him, I tagged him, and I messaged him and put him in the that, and then I also invited him to the live call as well. Right. And if people can't make it, great, no worries. I got you. They can't run away from you, right? You're gonna put them where they can actually see it, because sometimes it takes people, the average is about 8 to 10 touches before they make a decision. That's just normal, right? That's just normal for people. So that's why I just have everybody's like, you have such an easygoing character. I said, because I know you're going to get started sooner or later. I just got to wait for your right timing, not mine. I'm just going to expose you. I'm going to share. I'm going to put you in a good environment. And then you're going to decide when is the right time for you. Right? So that's my confidence in what we have. That I know they're going to get started. They just have to be on their timing. That's why I don't have, just like how Donnie says, right? I don't have an emotion on the trade. Well, when you're talking to prospects, you can't have an emotion either, right? It's like, you have confidence in what you have. You have confidence, you have the best traders. You have confidence, you have the best bot. You have confidence in everything. So you just gotta, what? Put the darn people in the ATMs and let them ride the wave, right? So let them ride the wave and let them take profit when they're ready. See, I love trading. I can put everything with trading now. Anybody have any questions on that? On how to expose people to the trading?
Yeah, I got something. So if you watch, if you there on Super Saturday
Mhm.
and you watch, I mean, there's a whole bunch of information you can use when you talk to people, especially the stories. I mean, Roxy's story is phenomenal, man. I mean,
Yes.
I remember that story like she just. I mean, that's one of the stories I remember. Right, was that one, Donnie's story. I know that one. But man, when you talk to people and you tell them these stories, it's lights out. Because you just put an emotion for what you're doing. So, when you tap into somebody's emotion, it's lights out, man. It's like you say, you might not have them tonight, but they're going to be here in the next week or two. And then if they start seeing everybody winning on that ATM on top of that,
Mhm.
yeah, forget it, man. I mean, Mr. Bean, he set these systems up a while back, and they all work. It works every single time. I mean, it's almost every single time that it works, right? So, Angel don't have 100 people in the ATM for no reason. I got a bunch of people in that ATM, and believe me, they already like, hey man, what are you doing now? I mean, what are you doing now? I want to know what you're doing. So what I do is I tell them a story. I'll, if it's if it's a single woman, I'm telling Roxy's story every single time. Every single time. I mean, seriously, man, because it's a strong story. And everybody can relate to that. So anyway, for me, it's those Super Saturdays are fantastic, man. I mean, those are building blocks for your organization, man, and how you build them. I just, and then I got a lesson, after the Super Saturday. I had a conversation with Mr. Bean that was just fantastic about, because I asked him how he put all that together. I wanted to know, like, how from the beginning, because I saw some things that I asked him about, and he was laughing, but I saw some things he was doing months ago, you know, to lead up to this.
Yes.
And he's look, the first time he mentioned trading, I can tell you, me and Miss Angel had a conversation. We had a conversation on the phone, and I was pulling out my pip books and everything else, and I was getting everything ready to go. And like, especially my mindset, because when you're trading, man, you got to have that mindset. I had to learn that. I learned that 4 years ago. Whenever we was trading, I learned it, and I thank God that I learned that, because now that we have this, man, my mindset is strong for this right now, and I just love it, man. Because you can get caught up in the excitement too. That's not just losing money. You can get caught up in the making of the money. And think it's easy, and then next thing you know. But I'm just saying, man, I'm so glad we did this as a corporation, because this is going to expose everything else we're doing.
Yes.
Oh, you're having a problem with your internet. We got a solution for that. You know. Oh, your electricity bill's too high. We got a solution for that. So, I mean, it's just perfect, man. I just love it. Anyway, I wanted to say that because watching Mr. Bean put these things together is the maestro. And those are the things that I learned for when it's my time to put that together.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So anyway, man, he's the master promoter and the people's champ for a reason. So thank you, Miss Angel.
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing that, because it is true. They always have a purpose, and we just have, it's not for us to understand, it's for us to go ahead and trust them, that what they're telling us is going to put us in a position to win. And that's the, hardest thing to do, is to trust somebody, you know, is to trust somebody, right? It's just like they say, right? The same emotions you have for fear is the same emotions you have for faith. Same thing, right? Fear is the unknown, but faith is also unknown. So what would you rather put it in, right? It's the same. It's set, right? So that's why you want to have faith in the company, in the hearts of our leaders here, and know that everything that they're doing is for your sake, right? We've been in a lot of companies where it's been about the pocketbooks, okay? I'm going to tell you that. But the heart of this company has been about the people. And that's why we call it home, right? And so that's why I'm so proud to be a part of a winning family, and when it's all about the people. So, and the more, like, even these traders, I mean, if you walk down the streets you don't even, they're so humble, right? They're so, it's like you wouldn't, do you even know that there's a millionaire sitting next to you? Right? You don't, right? Because they're so humble, and I just love how all of them, Miss Roxy, JCL, Donnie, I mean, they're all so, and the one thing that they have is heart. The one thing that they have is that they want people to win. And that's what you should be selling. That's what you should be selling, right? Because how many how many other programs out there is it about? What is it about? It's about them offering courses, them making sure that they don't teach you everything so that you're dependent on them. But the heart of these people is to help more people, is to grow more people. And this is the perfect timing, ladies and gentlemen, because people need this out there. They need it, right? I'm gonna tell I wouldn't have everything that I have without Mr. and Mrs. Bean and trading as well, right? So it's helped me as a single mom. When you're talking about Roxy being a single mom, it's helped me being a single mom, right? I have 3 kids and I only have 30 minutes to an hour a day. And what else can you do that you can do in 30 minutes to an hour of a day, right? And make what people can make in a week, in a month, in that time? Nothing. But you have to apply yourself, right? So it's not a get quick easy. It's a skill that you have to learn, just like anything else that you had to do. Just like when you went to college, you had to learn and implement. Same thing here. But when you have a community, you have people here that are going to help you and guide you and show you how to do it. And the best master traders that are just breaking it down. I mean, he's telling you how the market's going to go. How much more can you do than that? He's telling you when it's going to buy, when it's going to sell, what you should do if you hop on these calls in the morning. Right? I love it because I hop on the call, I make my trades with what he tells me, and then I'm out for the day. Hop off and I'm done. Right? What if, and when you're telling these people, don't show all this big numbers. What if, Dell, I can help you make just $200 a day in about 30 minutes a day? $200, and if you're only trading Monday through Friday, right? $200 Monday through Friday, so there's 20 days in a month times that 200, 4,000. 4,000 in a month in 30 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. When you've seen that, you've seen Latoya's numbers, you've seen Miss Bean's numbers. We're not going to go for the big numbers, just 200 in 30 minutes or 300 in 30 minutes. That's 6,000. Tell me what you have to do for 6,000 a month out there in the real world. A lot, right? Being next to people you don't really like. Going in traffic, right? That 8 hours is not 8 hours. It's 9 to 10, depending on how far your work is from you, right? So what if I could show you to get your bills out of the way first thing in the morning and you have the rest of your day to do life? That's what you should be selling. You got to share the vision. You got to show them what it is. And always, always, how do you do it? By having conversations with people and just letting them know, hey, what if I can help you get your bills out of the way so that your business or your job is now just paying for extra if you want it. A lot of entrepreneurs right now are struggling because the great thing about entrepreneur is freedom, but the worst thing about entrepreneurship is it's not stability either. So what if while you're selling your insurance and you're not having any policies at this moment or any clients, what if you can just knock out your bills in 30 minutes a day? And then maybe you don't have to chase those really hard clients. You can pick and choose now who you want to work with. Like, oh, you're too much trouble. I don't want you. Right? So much option, so much freedom. And that's how you talk to your person. So whoever it is, ask them, what if I can show you how to make 200 to 300 in 30 minutes? What would that do for you? What would that change for you? And what if you don't do it alone? What if you have a community? What if you have somebody that's holding your hand every single morning? That's how you sell the trading. Right? And then Omni is for those people who, nah, I don't have time for that. I don't even have time to learn anything. Well, I got you too. How would you like to have a master trader like Donnie Pitts trading for you? Well, we got an app on the phone that can do that. Right? So for those who don't have time, who have work, hey, why don't you let the app trade for you while you learn at your own pace? So by the time that you're done, you actually have money to trade with. Right? But if you're smart, you just have multiple incomes, multiple ways coming in, having passive. I'll have the trading bot trade for me. I'll trade for me, right? I have other passive income. Then I have money flowing to put in other passive investments. See, now you can grow a whole portfolio because you don't want to just do it in one. Because some people think, oh, you're trading, so you don't need the bot. Oh yeah, I do need the bot. I want Donnie Pitts trading for me too. Everything extra will go into things, right? There, absolutely, Kathy, right? You want more than just you. And that's the great thing about it. We have so much that we can offer these people. And so the best way is to go ahead and, and let them know you want that bot. You want somebody trading for you and keep on making for you on the days where maybe you want to take a break and you don't want to trade, but Omni's Einstein's trading, Einstein's there, right? How to pick the interest is, oh, I have Einstein. Oh, yes. Hey, what? Yeah, I trade and uh I have my trading assistant too. And I have Einstein. They're just say Einstein, they're gonna say, what's that? I trade, but on days I don't want to trade. Einstein trades for me. Who's Einstein? Oh, let me show you Einstein. Right? It's on your phone now. You can pull that out. Look at how much Einstein has made me now. Right? I can't wait to show my phone like, hey, look, how much I put in $400. Look at what Einstein did. Oh, yes. Einstein's gonna sell me. Sell it for me. Remember, I said I like leverage. I don't like to sell people. I just like to show people.
Well, we have to use you as an example too, because you went over there and made $633 in less than 10 minutes.
Thank you, Miss Kathy. But I can't, I can't brag about myself. I brag about all y'all.
Well, that's where it comes in that we'll have to brag on you. We'll use your story.
Well, that's why it's in there, right?
Yeah.
I put all of that in there so you can use it. And when you have wins, little or no wins, little wins, big wins, just put it in there. Because even anybody that gets started is gonna look and see, what everybody's doing. So even if some people are making $5, $10, $20, right? That's more than some people make. Trading. Some people lose the trading, right? So a win is a win, no matter what, because small wins accumulate over time, right, Dell? The 1% a day, right? Small wins win over time.
That compound every day, man, is awesome, man. That stuff right there, it'll light your brain on fire. I'm telling you, it's that compounding money is awesome.
Okay, so Peter, oh, and you can, come off of mute if you want to. We have conversations on this call, so it's role play, so you don't really have to just type everything in there. So if you have anything, you're welcome to come off of mute. We like to conversate on this call.
So, Miss Angel, I got a hard stop. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank you. I got to go meet a client right now, but man, I am so excited right now, and I just love everything that we're doing. And I'm just going to immerse myself into trading. It's going to sell itself. I'm not
Yes.
even worried about that part because I've seen that happen already. So
Mhm.
that's a given to me. It's just we got to go do the work, man. That's it. And it's not going to a lot of work. We just got to go win. That's the work. Go
Yep.
win. And
Just
I
go.
appreciate you, Miss Angel. All our conversations, everything. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody on this call. I learned from everybody. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
Del.
you.
Have a
Good
great
evening.
Thanks,
have a
Dale.
great meeting. We
Thank
love
you,
your
Deb.
energy. Thanks for coming with your
Thank you.
energy, right?
Thank you. Great evening. I'm driving in the rain.
Oh, please be
Yeah,
careful.
yeah.
Safe
I'm on.
travels.
Yes, I'm on my way home. I had to work late this evening. I'm so happy and grateful to be able to hear the conversation. And even though I was a little stuck yesterday, I figured out by the time we finished the call with Mr. Johnny Pips yesterday how to even get onto my MetaTrader 5 account. I just put in the wrong password, and then I was like, oh man. Um, so just getting that learning in terms of being able to set up my trades on the phone is just something that I need a little bit more tutorial with, but it's all good. There's no but, and it is all good, and I'm so looking forward to being able to, actually actualize using my demo account, winning there, and then funding my actual account and winning there and being, some a version of Carla that wins, right?
Yes.
Look at role models such as yourself and Mrs. Bean and Carly Gwynn and Miss Johnson. I think she got into a trade this morning and was like, how do I get out? And she made $12. I mean,
Yes.
right? Because she was like, oh no, I don't, I want to get out of this trade. How do I get out? And she was able to out. That's like, just like when you talked about the first time that you earned a override when somebody bought the, Clio shower head, right? How
Yes.
excited it was for you to
Oh
get that
yeah.
$3 override, right? And then
Mhm.
when I got my $35 commission on my Clio shower head, I was very excited about that, you know. Um, so yeah, I mean, just a little thing. I'm just so grateful. So thank you so much for allowing me to share.
You're welcome, hon. And yes, you're gonna win. We're all gonna win together. So I'm excited because this is the week, right, that he's gonna start all of us trading. So I got my demo ready too. So, don't be in a rush to do the live accounts, ladies and gentlemen. I've been
Thank
trading,
you.
so I was, so I'm ready to try that on my trading account, but work the demos, right? I'm on GNT for the first time. So I'm with you guys in that where I'm new to GNT Capital as well. So I'm on the calls, putting it in the information and helping everyone, do the same. And then I have my demo up and ready as well and testing it out, right? One thing is if I'm getting on a new broker or whatever, I always have to use the demo. If I'm trying new strategies, I'm already going on the demo to do it, right? Because you rather not lose real money in testing something, right? You want to use that demo. So be okay with the demo. Get your wins on the demo. I know everybody wants to say, oh, I made money, but it's better for me, I actually stayed on the demo when I first started trading. I actually stayed on the demo until I was very secure in knowing that I was winning more trades than losing trades. Then I moved into the live, right? So you want to make sure on the demo that you have a good, consistency in wins before you get that live account. I know it's exciting to get the live account up and stuff, but make sure you're getting that consistent wins on the demo. So it's okay to do the demo for a while, right? Even in the beginning, all I was sharing was my demo wins, not, back then, right? When I first started, right? Because I was on the demo and it's okay. Dr. Arlene is showing her demos and I'm excited for her on her demo, right? So it's okay to win on the demo until you feel safe because it's better that you lose monopoly money than real money testing something out. So I'm one of those greens that I have to make sure I'm consistently before I put $1 to it. So, right. So you want to do that as well. Yes, Peter Lee.
Hi, it's
Hi.
Sabrina.
Oh, Sabrina.
Just wanted to chime in. I know last week, because I'm still on my demo as well, and I've been on all of the calls, and you know that, I don't care for trading. Every time you brought it up, it's like, nope, nope, not doing it. But, being in on the boot camps and just being in all the trainings and on the live trainings in the morning, and it's really helped my confidence in being able to push the button and not be scared. Right. So like last week, I pushed the button and I ended up with $235, $38 or something like that. And so that was huge for me. And so when I posted it on Facebook, everybody was like, oh, I need to talk to you about that trading you're doing. It's like, sure, no worries. Anytime, give me a buzz. So it's just an easy way to have a conversation now. You're not, pushing anything on anyone. You're just letting them know what you're doing. And so it's up to them whether they want that conversation.
Yep. There you go. Congratulations. See? Community is everything, right? It can't just be my word only, right? So that's exactly where it is. It takes a village, right? To really show everyone that we have a great community to work with, and it helps build the confidence when it's more than just one person. So thanks for sharing, Sabrina.
So, hi.
I'm gonna see more on that soon, right?
Exactly.
Thank you. Yes, Peter Lee, go
Yeah,
ahead.
sorry about that. I didn't mean to interrupt you, ladies.
No
But
worries.
yeah, I'm new to trading, but I've been just all over the place. I don't even know how to like start, but I have been reading up on baby pips, and I do have MT5, so I've been on it.
Mhm.
I just finished watching the 6 videos on my back office on Donnie Pips and just everything on trading.
Okay.
So you think I should just keep watching the videos and just keep repeating everything until I like understand?
Are you hopping on the live calls he has in the morning?
Yes, I was on the one this morning, Coffee and Charts.
Yes, coffee and charts. Yes.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, and so so there's a schedule. You know the schedule of the calls, right? Tuesday and Thursday
Yes.
are the training, and then the morning coffee calls, right? Yeah. So just it's a 6-week session, so it's
Okay.
gonna take a little bit, time getting everybody up to speed. Sundays are orientation days, so he's basically helping people, get on their apps and any type of technical issues. So if you have technical issues, Sunday's the day for him to do technicals. Live calls are in the morning. So on the live calls, he's not doing technicals and he's not training. He's just telling you, hey, this is how the market's gonna go. It's gonna go up. It's gonna, it's gonna buy. It's gonna sell. And that's where you're taking those trades, right? And
Okay.
then Tuesdays and Thursdays are the training. So that's where he'll go into depth about, learning about the pips, learning about the candles and all of that. So Tuesday and Thursday. So tomorrow will be the next training.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. And give them some time. They should have uploaded it already, but I know Mrs. Bean is on. It has been watching it to make sure that they're uploading it.
I will.
So
Thank you
so
so
they
much.
will upload more. But I see your message where you're like, should I learn first before trying to talk to people something I don't understand?
Yes, that was another question because I don't want to be talking to people if I don't know what I'm talking about because I deliver mail every day and I always come across people on my route. So and
Yeah.
like that gentleman said earlier, I forget his name. I think it's Dell.
Yeah.
Compounding is where it's at, and that I've always wanted to learn how to compound
Yes.
because I don't want to be milling for 30 years. I don't want to do that for 30 years.
Yes. So time to retire, right?
Yeah, I want to retire soon. So
Retire on great pay, right?
yes,
So how I do it is, even if you're new, be transparent.
thank you.
So you just be transparent with those people. Just tell them what you're excited about, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And the people will actually come on board because of your excitement and not necessarily because of your experience. Does it
Okay.
make sense?
Yes,
So
it does.
yeah, so you take away the thing about you knowing. All you have to say, I'm so excited about what I'm doing right now because I'm learning from this master trader, and you take the tension away from yourself and you put the tension on Mr. Donnie Pitts.
You got it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And then because when they come on board, they're gonna come on board because of Donnie, not because of you.
You got it.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
that's what I do. I take it off of myself. Even though I know how to trade, I'm not selling myself on teaching them. I'm selling Mr. Donnie Pitts, teaching them, right?
Yes.
So that I do the same thing. I take myself out of it and I'm all about Mr. Donnie Pitts. And then they turn around and they get in the group and they're like, Angel, you didn't tell me you were making so much money. And I said, oh yeah, but it's not about me, it's about the course, right?
Yes.
So when you do that, they're just gonna be like, oh man, what you want to do, I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people want to retire from their jobs. So
Oh, yeah.
your story is actually gonna excite more people.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I want to do the same thing. I'm tired of being 20 years in where I'm working at, right? Mr. Del Boudreaux's been in his 30, 40 years as well, right?
Yeah, screw
He's
that.
ready to retire too.
Yeah, screw that. I've been at the post office for 2 years before I let you go. I know you got the class to run.
Yeah.
But
No
all
worries.
the amount of walking and all the amount of work that we constantly deal with on a regular, I tell people I've been there for 2 years, but it feels like I've been there for 15 years.
Yes.
It's
But
crazy.
you know what? That's the story everybody's gonna fall in love with. So you're building your story. Okay, guys, I know that there's another call, so I want to be good on time so all of you can jump on that call. So I appreciate you all for coming here and on role play, and we're definitely gonna start role playing, but those are the tips that you can do for piquing people's interest. So you just want to pique people's interest. Don't sell them just put them in the ATM and tag them on one of the videos so the course can sell itself. Okay, so have a great day, guys. See you
Thank
later.
you, Angel. Hey, what is the ID number for the next meeting?
It should be on.
It's Bill,
it-
isn't it?
No, I
It's
just tried
on
to
the
get in.
flyer. Look in the chats. It's on the flyer in the chat. Mr. Bean posted.
Okay.
I think it's build options or let's build options. That's the one with Roxy.
Let's
Look
build
for the
up.
one that says options.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
that's the one
options.
with Roxy, and then we have the Spanish one.